I'm going to apply. See. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is mischloss, Life According to Maria, and in this episode I'm going to be trying this little sucker against this, and I haven't even opened this up yet, so we're going to open this up together. I'm going to try it out. It's the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion brush. So I'm going to try this on one side of my face, and I'm going to try applying my foundation with this thing out of China that people are raving about on YouTube. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm back. So here it is. I've started to pop open the package because, you know, no sense doing it on air and wasting all everybody's time. But this is called the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion brush, and I've never used this. This is my first time out of the package. I wanted to try this against this brush that everyone has been raving about. It's a small little brush. It cost me all of something like $2, maybe less than $3. From AliExpress. It is fabulous. I've been using it for about almost a couple of weeks now, and I love it. It kind of mimics that whole, the closest thing I can tell you that it mimics, and I don't have the real one, so you know, discount that, is the Artiste brushes, the ones that are very velvety and soft and smooth, and you know, they distribute the makeup really beautifully. I've got a dupe of the Artiste brush, and I will put up a video on that soon. I'm still kind of like finding my way around the different sizes of the brushes. So there's, you know, the big one and the small one and the itty bitty one and the eyebrow one and the eyeliner one and the blah blah blah. So I'm trying to figure all of that out, and I don't want to put up the video till I'm kind of comfortable talking to you guys about my feelings and how each individual brush behaves and how good they are, if they're not so good, if I haven't figured them out yet on what they do. So that's why I'm kind of holding off a little bit and waiting on that one. But this definitely, it's all-in-one inclusive, only one product to use, really easy to figure out. Like I said, I received it about 2 weeks ago. All I've done is use it for foundation, and I'll show you, you know, for under eye concealer. Basically, that's all I've done with it. I do not apply powder with this. I don't apply blush with this. I don't do anything except my foundation application, and that's what it's really for. It's called the foundation application brush, so basically that's what I leave it for. But anyway, I'm going to do my face one side with this, and I'll leave the link below. If I didn't say that before, probably didn't, but I will leave the link below to the AliExpress you know, store, so that you guys, if you want to try it, I mean, seriously, for like $2, and I think it's free shipping even. It does take a while to get to the States, so just be patient. It took about 2 weeks to arrive into my, you know, to my address, so be patient with it, but it's well worth the wait. And it's a really solid, it's not I don't know if it's plastic or if it's wood with shellac over it. It's very solid. It's a heavy, solid brush. It's not a flimsy little plastic brush. This is a really nice chrome on it. Let me just kind of give you the tour. It's yay big. See, this is my hand, and I don't have big hands, but that's it against my hand. It's probably up to basically my thumb, and it's that big around. So it's about, I would say it's about a tiny bit over an inch in diameter, and it's very, very soft. It is amazingly soft. Like I said, it's really comparable to that artist type feeling for the brush, as far as the fur on it. I call it fur, whatever. It easily wipes off, so it, you know, I haven't had to do much. I have washed it a couple of times, you know, in between, and let it dry. Very easy with just a little soap. Nothing to, you know, go nuts over. Anyway, so this is this one, and then I'm going to stop the video in a second, and I guess I have to make this wet, so I'm going to go make it wet and come right back. And then what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be applying the Maybelline new Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and this is in the number 20. And I chose this one in particular because it is a thicker type of consistency, a thicker, listen to me, a thicker type of moussey-like consistency as far as the foundation is concerned. So what I wanted to do is see how it spreads with the sponge, how it spreads with the brush, and how much product is being picked up by the brush versus by the sponge, and all of that, and how it distributes on my face. Because if I put something kind of very liquidy on, I kind of know it's going to distribute pretty well because it'll really spread easily. This way I can tell if it's really spreading evenly, and we can all look into it, and I'll come up, you know, closer into the camera so that you guys can see it as well. Sorry for the shadows. It's taken me forever to set up my lights today. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not, you know, the wealthy guru that has all my lights up and I have my own studio and everything is ready to go and I just sit down and look beautiful. I mean, I've got to really put these lights up around chairs. I wish you could see it. It's so, I mean, it's just so rigged. It's so funny. I mean, I've got these Home Depot kind of, you know, the lights, the round dome lights that guys use to look under the hood of their cars. Seriously, that's what I've got around here. I've got about 3 of them. I've got one on each side and one in front of me, and I've got my sliding glass doors open from the patio to get a little light in. But it's been really jimmy rigged this morning, and I've been struggling with it for like 15-20 minutes to get the angles right. So I apologize if I have big, you know, shadows all over my nose or whatever. Just kind of work around that. Know that I'm not as ugly as I appear to be. It's all an illusion. The lights are making me ugly. Seriously, I'm much prettier than this. I'm kidding. I'm just, you know, you guys are my friends, so I can be totally upfront with you guys. So anyway, let me stop the video. Let me go ahead and make this wet, and then we'll be right back, and we're going to start the application. Okay guys, I'm back. Here it is. It's all nice and wet. Now right off the bat, and I have used beauty blenders in the past, the one that's the pink egg-shaped one, and I can tell you right now that this is way softer. It has much more give on it than the regular pink beauty blender. So again, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but just wanted to let you know that that's one of my first impressions on it. And I guess you can call this a first impression video if you want to, because it's straight out of the box. So let's just say it's a first impression of this against a existing impression on that. So before we get started, since it is hot as all get out here in the big ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, the big peach, and since I'm a hydration girl, we've got to get some of this into me before we start out. So sippy sippy, as a graveyard girl would say. Oh, this is so good. This one is, by the way, the Smart Water. I pick this up consistently anywhere I go. I just got it right now from Walgreens, like literally an hour ago. It's not even that cold, but I don't like my waters really, really cold. I like them cool. Okay, I don't know why. It's always been one of my things. I know some people love it ice cold. I just find it a little tickly on my throat when I do that, so I just like it cool. But this one it's distilled, it's vapor distilled, and it's got electrolytes in it, and that's what I love about it, especially in this heat, guys. When you're outdoors, you need those electrolytes in you too. And you know, the Gatorade, I want to like it really. The flavor is good, but dang, it's just got so many artificial crap in that. It's just, I don't know. I try not to go there. I'll do it if I have to, but not my first choice. So anyway, got myself hydrated. I picked this also up from Walgreens, and I'm willing to try it right now on camera. This, you know what this is turning out to be? This is turning out to be like a first impression of every crap that I've picked up like in the last 4 hours of my life. But anyway, I don't care. We're gonna go with this. Okay, this is kind of like out of the box. This is what YouTube is about. Okay, guys, it's like you do it. You just do it now. You think of something, you're on the air, you're doing it. And I want to share it with you. I'm excited to do it, so I'm going to do it. So I picked this up. This is from somewhere out of the country. It was just like on a random little side podium at Walmart. This cream said stem cell on it, so that kind of like, boom, my eyes went to it. It's like, what is this about? It's a moisturizer. I think it has like Spanish words on it. Don't quote me on that. Could be French, but it might be from somewhere from like Brazil or South America somewhere. I'll have to look it up for you guys and maybe put a link, you know, in my box below to tell you what this is. But it says stem cells and it says facial moisturizer. So I'm just going to put a teeny weeny dab of this on my face. It smells like, I don't want to say Pond's cream, but it definitely doesn't, it doesn't have a bad smell. It just doesn't have a wow smell. And it's pretty creamy. It's pretty soft. You know, it's kind of soft and creamy in there. Can you see it? It's really soft and creamy. So I'm just going to put a little, kind of a little dab in it. I'm going to look down a little bit because I do have my, my mirror down here. So you see mirror. So I'm going to just put a tiny little dab on my face just to moisturize. You know, nothing horrendous. So here we go. And yes, you should moisturize before you put on any type of makeup. It helps to set your skin. And I'm not going to prime because A, I just don't want to waste too much time on the video. And B, I'm too hot to keep putting stuff on my face. So this is sinking in immediately. This is my first impression, and wow, this thing just went completely into my skin, completely. Like, and my skin is not dry at all right now. I mean, it's not overly dry. It's just, you know, I've got normal skin, and for it to suck right in, that's amazing, guys. It's not staying on your face at all. It's not staying on my, it's not, you know, it's not a layer of goop on my face at all. It completely hydrated my skin and went right in. So right off the bat, I'm like, okay, $4.99, stem cells, moisturizing cream. I'm all down for that, okay? Don't need to spend $200 or whatever dollars on creams. Your face will tell you what's good and what's not good for you. You do you. That's always been my motto. You do you. If it works for you, you're going to know. You're going to know very, very, very quickly. And people can give you suggestions on things, you know, for facial stuff, cosmetics, whatever, but you will never know till you put it on your face and your skin and your body, and that's how your body is going to tell you whether it's good for you or not. So right off the bat, I'm feeling this. I'm really feeling this. It's really nice and soft and hydrating, and I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to kind of go in here. Like I said, bummy lights today, but it's gone. You see that? I mean, there's just nothing there. It's gone. Okay, so moving on. Sorry, I digress, as always. There we go. I'm doing it. All right. Let's start with the stuff that I know. So let's start with the brush. And I'm going to apply this on this side. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is the consistency, you see, of this guy. And it's pretty thick. It ain't going anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little, oh, it's so moussey. It is so moussey. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going down a little bit here just to see myself. Can you guys see me? Or am I like dipping down so low that you don't see me? All right, I'm gonna put a little more on here just to make things, you know, even. There we go. Okay, there. So everything's on there. You see it. Boom. All right, so I'm going to take this, and this is pretty quick, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to lift this up a little so I can see myself, but you guys can see me, right? Just raise your hand if you can't see me. I'm kidding, because I don't know you're there, but seriously. I'm in a funky mood today, guys. I really am. I'm just all over kidding. I woke up really bouncy and happy and light today, and I just said, I'm going to do all my videos today, and I'm just going to have really a lot of fun with you guys today. So here we go. Before the damn thing dries on my face. I do not lift the brush off my face initially. And as you can see, I don't know if I'm coming in here close enough to you guys. It is spreading it like butter, as they say, like butter. Oh, I got a little on my eyebrows there. And that is it. It's done already. I'm just working it in a little bit because I feel like it, but that's it. And that's how quick it was. And honestly, I have been loving this brush. So it's gonna take some work for that beauty blender to impress me. So that's it. That's my side of the face with the brush. Okay, that's without nothing. That's with the brush. And it is so soft, so soft. I bought, just, of course I'm going to digress again, I bought a MUA Makeup Artist BB and CC Cream Foundation brush from CVS. Yeah. And I paid something, it was double digits, guys. I paid something like $12 for it. And it's scratchy. It's literally scratchy. Like, I'll put the BB cream on my face, and there's, I don't know if it's just like a certain area of the brush or the entire brush. I can't figure it out. I want to like it. I really want to use it. It's a really nice looking brush, but it leaves my face like streaky, and it's just this nagging, uncomfortable feeling, you know what I mean, where it's on your skin and you're not loving that feeling. It's just kind of scratchy, and I just, no, you know, 12 bucks, I really should have a better experience with 12 bucks. Okay, so moving on before this little sucker dries, and I have no idea how I'm going to apply this, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put about the same amount, okay, I'm not cheating or anything, same amount on this side of my face, and then I'm going to start to blend it in with the beauty blender. So here we go. There, that side of the nose, a little down, and I'm going to just kind of smear it all around so it gets a little even distribution. And under my eye, there we go, and there. So there it goes. That's it on my face there. You can see it. Okay, so now here we're going to go. I guess I'm supposed to use the flat end, and I'm using this with my left hand too. On, you know, okay, whatever. I'm gonna try my best here. Okay. So I'm stamping it in. I am, you know, I really have to, I have to do this. Okay, there. I can't work with my left hand, and I don't want to mess it up and have a bad review because my hand was so awkward. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you is, like the sponge, you have that little cool sensation, you know, almost like you're having a little spritz of water on your face as you're applying it. And I must admit, this is very quick. Very quick. I mean, I see it's in there already. I didn't have to buff too much. I'm just kind of stippling it, really. I haven't done anything else except use the flat end of it, and it's very soft. I do like it. I mean, gosh, I want to say it's like a toss-up, honestly. It's done. It's in there, and it doesn't look like it's soaked up a lot. of product, and this one barely soaks up any too. And I didn't clean this in between the other things, but I can tell from where I'm using it, it didn't really soak up that much. So that's the ends on both of them there. And now I'm going to come in close for you guys to see it. So, you know, this is the brush and this is the sponge. So there's the sponge side. I do like the way it looks underneath my eyes. And then here's the brush side. Okay. So let me look at myself. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Maybe just a tad. I mean, if I have to say one over the other, and I like the luminosity, by the way, of this makeup. So I am really digging this makeup right now. If I had to pick, just only because of the getting closer underneath the eye, I would have to pick the blender, the Real Techniques blender, as the winner, only because this guy is a little bit too big to get really under that corner area of the eye right there. Okay, so you know, you really have to work it. But other than that, I don't see a hell of a huge difference. Do you guys see a difference? Because I really don't see a big difference. Now, what else did I have? Oh yeah, I do have concealer. So let's go on with the concealer and see if there's any difference with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm not a huge concealer person because I just, you know, it's an extra layer of extra product that I have to put on my face that, you know, us working gals, we try to eliminate as many steps as we can, especially in the morning. You know how that goes. If I could just basically put on a plastic mask and be done with it as a full makeup, I would do that. Okay, so let's use this for the under eye concealer, and I know this is huge, so let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look up. Yeah, you see, it definitely doesn't get into the corner as nicely as I think the Beauty Blender does. I mean, it does a good job. It's blending it in, and I'm just working on it. I'm just kind of tapping a little bit and that sort of stuff. But if you can see on the corner of my eye there, there's just not that much product that I can apply to it. I'd have to go in there with a smaller little brush of some sort or my fingertips and get it in there. So, okay, you know, I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but okay, I'm going to try. Which side should I try? Should I try this side? I don't know what side to try. Okay, I'm going to try this side, guys. If I'm doing this wrong, I apologize. Like I said, first time out. I'm going to look up. There we go. All right, it seems to get into the corner easier. And I'm not going to overdo it because, you know, I don't know how much product is he, you know, landing on here or not. Well, I'm not going to go on this side. Yeah, it's definitely got a nicer application around my eye, especially my inner corner of my eye. I'm probably smudging my mascara now on top of everything else. Hang on. And just pinch and get that in there. Okay, there. All right, now, can you guys see a difference? I mean, like I said, the only difference that I see is that corner of my eye here not getting enough coverage. Okay. So, with that said, I would say, you know, this beauty blender, this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion brush is a head by a nose, let's just say, or a head by an eyelash or whatever. So definitely I will keep this. I like it a lot. It was really easy. It was really quick. I have no complaints about it. I think it was awesome. I'm really really digging that cream, guys. I am really digging this moisturizer cream. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and, I love this, by the way. I just wanted to make mention, and I know I did an Essence little review on them coming in. This is the Essence Powder Blush, and it is in Pinky Flow. And I just love this. It's just such a pretty color, especially for the summertime. And I've got a little tiny little brush thing here. And I'm going to sweep it all over. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. I feel very into makeup today. And I usually don't. I waited the whole, till I got back and ran all my errands. I waited to do my makeup on camera for you guys because I've got other videos to shoot. So I might as well shoot a video putting on my makeup for my other videos. Get it? I just didn't want to do all these other different things at the same time, but that's it. It just lends itself to a very healthy little glow there. Can you see it? It's just so pretty. I love it. It's just, I don't know why, it just blends beautifully and it stays on and it's just absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just gonna slap on a little Milani Nude, and I love the Milani lipsticks, by the way. I haven't done a tutorial or a review on it because it has been done ad nauseum on YouTube. I think everyone and their mother and their grandmother and their aunt does reviews on Milani products. So I'm just not going to be with everybody else and do a complete review on, and I'm certainly not going to buy out the store for 20 of their lipstick shades. And I know a lot of these gurus, some of them might buy it from their own money, but it's really their own money as in, gee, I got this shitload of money this month from YouTube because of all the videos I have up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to budget $100 and I'm going to go and buy a bunch of makeup to do more tutorials, to get more ads, to get more revenue, to get more makeup. So it's like this vicious cycle. So I'm not about all that. I love it for what I love it. If I grab one thing or two things, and I like it, that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to go and talk about 20 things, that look the same and identical and blah, blah, blah. It's just not me. You can find other YouTubers that have all that up there. I'm being a realist. I'm on a budget. I work. I'm not retired. I don't have a Rolls Royce to drive around and put makeup on. Okay? Just saying. So anyway, not that that's not a bad thing. It would be nice. I think it would be lovely to be, driving around town and putting on makeup and, chatting up with you guys. Maybe one day I'll aspire to that, but I'm not gonna lose my identity for it, and I'm not gonna lose my personality for it, and I'm still gonna be me, just down to earth me. So anyway, that's that. Got my lipstick on. Is that okay? I don't know. I always have the weirdest lips. I think one lip is higher than the other lip. This lip is kind of lower. Maybe I should put more of that on there on that side. Okay. No, wrong color. Shoot. Got the wrong color. There we go. I'm going to go back to doing this one. Okay. Maybe that looks a little better. All right, guys. So that is that. And I think, like I said, I think the sponge is the winner by a little itty bitty bit. I certainly love both of them now. I'm going to continue to use my little brush, and definitely, to apply your overall foundation, this is fabulous. It takes no time at all. And, it's portable, which is really cool. You can put it into your travel bag if you're you know, going anywhere, and you don't have to stop anywhere. You don't have to wet it. You don't have to wait till it dries to package it up, because you know that's kind of a pain. I mean, if you make it wet and then you want to get going somewhere and you're packing up and ready to go, let's say traveling, then you got to kind of, you know, put this in a little plastic bag or do something with it, because it is kind of moist, and you know you don't want it to get all grungy and stuff. So this is definitely for traveling, I would say a really good bet. I would definitely take another one or two different smaller brushes, so that you have brushes that get into your nooks and crannies, as they say, all over your face. So that's a good thing. So that's it. Thank you guys for staying with me and sticking around. I know this was kind of a bizarro type of you know, YouTube thing that I put up, but I just I wanted a little hodgepodge of everything. I wanted to get to know you guys. I want you guys to get to know me, and you know, just being real and being out there. And I just, when I see good stuff, I want to try it out. I really want to try it out in front of you guys. I want to get a first impression with you guys, and if it blows my mind, I want that to be captured naturally, you know, on this area right between you and me here, you know, as we're talking to each other, because there's nothing like the reality of catching something where you're really happy with it, or you're completely turned off with it. And once you've already done it and have experienced it, it's like, you know, you can't like really relive that and rewind it. So anyway, please give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to me, because I am putting out 2 to 3 videos every week. I'm trying really hard to get all of that out there. And you know, I do health, and I do beauty but related to health, and I do food related to health, and I do software and workarounds not related to health. Well, maybe if you want to. And what else do I do? Some photography, not too much right now because I'm busy doing, you know, my day job, and that is actually a lot of photography right there, but nothing that I can really talk about or really, you know, review, you know, so to speak, because it is my job not to do that. So so that's all I can tell you right now. So stay tuned for my next episode, and I'm putting a bunch up today, so I'm sure it will be hitting in the next, you know, week or so. And stay out of the heat, and please remember to hydrate. I keep telling you, this is the best thing you can do for your skin. The single most best thing you can ever do for your skin is to put a lot of water into your body. So stay cool, and God bless you guys. Bye-bye.